watch this video about how to remove the tint off your taillights. I just finished watching it, and for some reason I keep saying the word Goo Gone. Goo Gone is a good product for getting adhesives off, like your window stickers or something, but the product we're using in this video is Goof Off. So remember, when you hear Goo Gone in my idiot voice saying that, I'm actually using a different product called Goof Off. I bought this at Harbor Freight. You can probably get it at Home Depot. So keep that in mind. Enjoy this video. I made it just for you so you could have an easy day. Hi, good morning. Hey, we got a speeding ticket, not a speeding ticket, a traffic ticket, because we had the smoke out on the tail lights. So we didn't want to pay the $400 ticket. We're like, how do we get this stuff off? Well, one time earlier, after we took the tail lights off, these are come from a Ford Edge. We just took them out. It was real simple to do. You can watch a YouTube video. We went to YouTube University and said, how do we get this stuff off? Well, this one fella posted that you could just use Goof Off for this material. We're both thinking, the cameraman and myself, that ain't gonna work, because this smoke tint is kind of a thick and heavy paint, and we figured we were going to have to use polishers and buffers and things like that. But let's go ahead and put his advice to the test so we can go to court and not pay a $400 fine for blacked out taillights. We'll be right back. So we go to Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight, one of the greatest stores for tools and supplies, has Goof Off. Now the guy in the other video used an aerosol, and I thought this was an aerosol, but it's the liquid. So here's our tinted taillights, the illegal kind. I'll just put some Goof Off right on this little rag here. It does smell nasty, and we're gonna see what happens. Voila. Now you might be concerned that the Goof Off is going to affect the quality and integrity of the plastic itself. We don't know either, but look, it's coming right off. Now this obviously is a thicker layer, a little bit of elbow grease. There's the backup light coming out nice and clear. Take a look. I mean, it's literally, the paint is just melting off like you would expect and you would want. I'm going to turn the headlight down here because we have this nice dip area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some Goof Off right on the lens, and we're going to see what we got. Now I told my friend, if we screw up the plastic here, we're going to figure out how to fix it, or I said I'll buy you new taillights. But we got to get this off. The Goof Off is literally melting the black tint, the smoke out tint. Look at it's just wiping right off. As seen on TV, folks. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead with the rest of this Goof Off. Take a look. I'm going to do a wipe so you can see. There's some little sunshine. That stuff is just melting right off. It's just coming off. Amazing product. Goof Off. It's working. I'm going to go ahead and finish getting the rest of this smoke off, and then we're going to see if we've damaged the plastic or not. We'll be right back on YouTube University. Hey, so we can use the Goof Off. We got all that black off of here. Now, I have a couple little spots I can see that I need to go back and do it, but now it's kind of hazy. And I'm going to use just regular water, and we're going to see what happens. But I want to let you know that on the back of this is a Ford Edge taillight. These are sealed, so this is sealed. There's just one clip. It comes off really easy. You can watch a YouTube video how to get these things out. But we want to make sure that we do not get water on the inside of here, because we're going to have that condensation, and then it's going to make a white film on the inside. Pay attention to that. And one more thing. This edge here of the taillight, this is the side of the taillight that we will see when the lift gate is up. So we want to make sure we get that all cleaned, or it won't look as detailed. So now we're just going to take regular water and see what happens to get this film off of here. And always, you know, I always recommend, always try water first. It's almost the universal solvent. And we'll just use some water here and see what we get going. So. Now, I can see a couple little spots, one right there in the corner and one down here that I missed on the Goo Gone. I'm going to go back to the Goo Gone table. I'm going to take those spots off, and we'll be right back at YouTube University. Hey, so we're back now. We used the Goo Gone to get all the black taillight blackout off of here, and it came off really super easy. We just poured some on, wiped it right off. Now, we thought this was going to be a really tough project, like repolishing, you know, headlight covers that are foggy. That's a great YouTube video that somebody put out. We went to Harbor Freight this morning. Harbor Freight's always a lot of fun. For $34.95, we bought this little polishing pneumatic polisher here. Comes with 3 little 3-inch heads on it. It was a cheap deal, and we thought we'd give it a shot. So what we've done here is we just took, because the taillight was a little hazy, hey, if you just want to get the job done and get back on the road, use the Goop Off, you're good to go. But we like to see how much we can make this really work and make it look shiny. So I just took some regular car polish. This is your Turtle Wax F21. Always use a good quality product. I just poured a little bit of this onto the taillight. The directions say let it dry to a haze. So if you look down here, we did let it dry to a haze, and we're going to see if we can get this to spruce up. And we're going to use our little pneumatic thing, but I could also use elbow grease and use a rag, but hey, we love our tools, don't we? Now, during the course of polishing, I noticed there were some areas on the taillight that still need a little bit of more Goop Off. I had some sticky parts, some little smudges and little black stuff, and the polishing really revealed that. It was in one of these cracks and over here. So I just put some more Goop Off right on there and cleaned up those areas. And then I'm going to have to wipe the Goop Off, put some more polish on, and go back. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get rid of all the hazing, and it's not bad hazing, let me tell you. It's just little minor. Once this taillight is back on the car, it's going to look perfectly fine. It's just that it's out here in the sun by itself, and it looks like it's got hazing and stuff on it. But it was little spots of the clear coat that was on there. So I'm going to go back right now with some more Goop Off, and I'm just going to take that off and then repolish. We'll be right back. Just to show you how easy this job was, I haven't even finished a whole cup of coffee from Quick Trip. That's how quick this went. So take a look. We have new tail lights. They look perfect. They look great. They're nice and shiny. Yeah, there's a little bit of hazing on there, but hey, we sprayed, you know, tinting, and we had clear coat on there, and we were able to get that off. Now here's something that I did learn about the Goop Off. On one tail light, I kind of took my time and let the Goop Off sit on there, and my buddy, who's the cameraman, did the Goop Off on this tail light. He wiped it on, wiped it off really quick. I gotta tell you, don't let this sit on there too long. There was a lot more hazing on this tail light than on this tail light, and you might be able to see the difference. So get the Goop Off on, get the Goop Off off, because it starts, I think, interacting with the plastic. Remember, also, I wanted to just remind you, we've got this part on the inside of the tail gate, and when the tailgate's up, you see this. This is where some Goop Off dripped down on there. I'm not able to polish that off. But my buddy was smart enough to not let his drip down as everything falls over. And when he polished it, it came out looking really well. There's his tail light. Take a look. It looks like a brand new tail light. Look at that. No more Goop Off on there. Remember, I had to go back a couple times and get some spots off. I can even see on part of the tail light that I have now, I still have a little bit of the crap down in there I need to get off. But in order to just finish this video up, I want to let you know that it worked out real well. So here's what we did. Remember, we took the tail lights out. We made sure we didn't get water on the inside when we rinsed stuff off. We went to Harbor Freight and bought this little $34.99 pneumatic polisher, little 3-inch pads. Hey, elbow grease worked out, but this was a lot more fun. We also did use, on occasion, some water. The water is the almost universal solvent. If it was a universal solvent, it wouldn't have a container that could hold it. We used standard car polish, and of course, in the very beginning, from another YouTuber, we used Goop Off, and it worked great. So now, no more $400 speeding tickets. Now you know how to get this taken care of, and remember, hey, I didn't even finish a whole cup of coffee to get this done. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you again at YouTube University.